Hello. Just thought I'd come on quickly before I have some quiet me time. To tell you about EastEnders update. Zach was talking to Lauren. She turned around and didn't know whether she was going to tell Whitney or not. She said she was going to because Whitney's her friend, about this kiss that Zach nearly did, which he didn't, and nearly isn't cheating. And then Penny spoke to her and basically said she was being unfair and she was making something out of nothing. So she spoke to him and said she wasn't going to say anything because he was going to go back to Milton Keynes to tell her himself. But Lauren said, no, don't, because, they're both going through a lot, this, that, and the other. Because Whitney wants to foster or adopt whatever this girl Brittany, and Lauren was basically saying, that Zach and Whitney have got to sort themselves out, because at the minute it looks like they want different things. Zach wants her to take care of herself and concentrate on their baby, and obviously Whitney is kind of neglecting this little one, who's not been born yet, because she's running around and doing all this stuff for this Brittany girl. So they've got a lot of thinking to do when they get to see each other. But as I said last year, we did find out that Whitney is actually leaving. The lady that plays Whitney is leaving. So don't know whether Zach goes with her or not. Don't know. But and Denzel, the boy that was in the gym doing all this boxing and everything else that he wants to do, he got a job in there for half a day, because his friends came in, started messing about, and knocked one of the trophies off the shelf. So Phil has basically turned around and said, no, they all get out, including Denzel. So Denzel hasn't got a job no more. And he also lied to his auntie, making out that they had a school trip and he needed money, blah, 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 blah. And because he wants to do all this boxing crap and get his body up because people are taking the mickey out of him. Can't stick up for his girlfriend. He can't stick up for himself. He's weak. He's this, he's that, he's the other. And he's going a little bit ballistic. So I've got a feeling it's going to go wrong. Because he used the credit card, which his auntie knew because she gave it to him to transfer the money, because he told us that school do it different now. You have to pay for school trips online on their website, which they don't. And he has brought a bottle of steroids. And he's only about 15 years old. So I got a feeling that is going to go tits up. Big time fast. George spoke to his daughters. He wasn't going to go on this trip to Jamaica. Then he's changed his mind. And Thomas said, yes, they'll go. All because he doesn't really want to tell the real reason what's going on with his father and mother about this baby thing that happened to him. So it looks like they're going on that. So that was about it, really. And Sonia's still whining and moaning and bitching, using somebody else's situation to get attention on herself, or because her IVF didn't work first time. She was being nasty, she was being selfish, jealous. And then she spoke to Reese, her boyfriend, and she's decided, yeah, let's try IVF again. But I've got a feeling I know how this storyline is going to go. Because obviously Whitney's leaving. I honestly don't think she would give the baby to Jack. Not Jack, Zach. Zach. So I've got a feeling something is going to happen. Meaning Whitney is going to be in the program until she gives birth, which is about in 2 months' time, because the storyline is she's 7 months pregnant. And I've got a feeling Whitney is going to give the baby to Sonia. I've just got a horrible, horrible feeling. And, you know, those kind of things, you know, happen. Yes, they do. But in this case, Sonia doesn't deserve it. She's jealous. She's horrible. She's nasty. She wants things her own way. And she does not deserve somebody else's baby just because she's doing all this pity me about bollocks. I don't find it funny at all. It's not funny. I'm still watching The Munsters. Just watched the episode where he pretended, Herman pretended to be a wrestler. And now we're watching the one where Herman's brother comes to visit. Charlie Munster. So, yeah. But I'm still trying to be happy over everything that's going wrong. I'm going to go and try and get something to eat. If I can find a little, you know, just a little something. Because I've got to keep my food and drink till Wednesday. So, all that's got to slow down just slightly, which is going to be a bit difficult, especially when my health is involved both ways, fluids and obviously food. But I'll get there. But I'm trying so hard not to be in the hospital. And I might look okay to you, but this is a video, guys. Cameras can be deceiving, even laptop cameras. And clothes can also be deceiving. Clothes can make you look bigger when you're not. So, no judging. And a little bit of face makeup can also make a difference. It hides the real things what are going on. So don't judge anybody. But yeah, so I'm watching Monsters. I love Herman, he's so funny. Listening again to Point Horror Trick or Treat. I love that one. That's one of my favourites. Listen to earlier, before that one, listen to The Dead Girlfriend again, because that's a really good one. I kept listening to those two last night before I went to bed. I do love the others, I do. But for some reason, I just wanted to keep listening to those two. So I did. So yeah, so I'm back on the Trick or Treat one. Bloody brilliant, love it. It's got dark now very quickly. It's just gone 5:45. Today's gone quick again. You can see just at the side of my door, just there, You can see my bunny and carrot lights that are around my Major towel on my bathroom door in the hallway. I put new batteries in them, and they're both back on the timer. So they will be alight till around midnight. Then they'll automatically go off, and then they will automatically come back on tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. Obviously until the batteries run down, but they do last a long time on the timer, a lot longer than if you had them on for 6 hours and turned them off yourself. They would only last a couple of days. But I had those batteries in there before I changed them earlier for over 2 weeks. So I think that's good. So, yeah. But as I said, I've got to sort out my things next week. I've got to get as much as I can. I've got to sort out my internet bill, which I told you in the other video. As I said, it was due on the 26th of February. But I had to use the money. I didn't tell anybody, but it was an emergency. I had to. And as I said, it wasn't to do with anything to do with food and drink, but I had to, and it had nothing to do with my son either. So that's why I've got to pay it this time round, or I'm going to lose the internet, and that's not going to solve anything at all. I've got my pumpkin and little black kitten earrings in. I found those, so I thought that'd be different. Try and cheer me up. Got my bracelets back on again. My little studs and chain and my beautiful Major bracelet. So I've got my jewellery back on. I've got my gorgeous necklaces my beautiful boy brought me. So I'm trying to cheer myself up. But as I said in loads of other videos, looks can be deceiving. I'm lower than what I'm showing. If I really, really showed how I'm feeling, people would have a heart attack. Cat, what are you doing? Yes, I can see you there, monkey. Yeah. Looks can be deceiving. But one day, I will really show how I really, really feel. And then people will run. Because it's ugly inside me right now. It's ugly. It's scary. It's just like being disabled. It's not funny. It can be extremely, extremely heartbreaking and scary. Especially when things happen around the house. Especially electrical things. It can be incredibly, incredibly scary. So it's not fun to think, oh, I'd like to be in a wheelchair. I'd like to race around. Trust me. You wouldn't like it if you got there for any reason. So don't take the piss. And don't think what you see is funny. Because there's no funny side to being disabled. Oh boy. I do like this one. When Herman played two parts, it was funny. He played Herman, obviously, and he played his twin brother, Charlie. So cute. I've been still doing colouring. I'm on this one right now, in the middle of doing a lion. I did Rudolph last night, and there are a couple I think I didn't show you on the video. I've done a dolphin yesterday, and what was the other one I've done? Oh yeah, and I've done an owl yesterday. You've seen the others that I've done, but yeah, so I'm in the middle of doing my gorgeous lion. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and try and calm my head, try and get through these next few days, and see how we go. Just want some quiet me time. Just calm my head, watch the monsters, and listen to my Point Horror Trick or Treat. So anyway, that's the EastEnders update. No more updates from EastEnders until Monday. So we'll see what happens then. But depending on how things go, especially lately, I don't know when the next video is going to be, but I don't have to do the videos, as I said. I'm not getting paid for them, so I can do them whenever I like, whenever I feel like it, and whenever I'm up to it. So I will do that. And yeah, so take care, be nice, and not everything you see is funny, so don't be hateful. Take care. See you in the next one, whenever that's going to be. Bye.